you know, I come up in a time when, you know, we was in the 4 building and everything was about cutting. And that's what we did. We cut each other. You know, we cut niggas, and you know that's what it was about. We went up north. We went up with the same mentality. That's what I'm saying. It gets deeper because it ain't so much about being a gangster, but it's more about being lost young kids that were trying to find themselves in a very violent environment. And we cannibalized each other, you know, and it was very savage. And I got into a lot of problems. Some of those issues became popular, you understand? And I paid for every one of those, you know?
In what way?
Box time, nigga. Oh. Cracker said, you got a year in the box. You got 2 years in the box. Like, they put you on the roof if you let them. You understand?
How'd you keep your health intact,
your mind,
your hair? There's dudes that go to the box, they lose their hair, their health goes down, their skin tone change. You coming out younger and fresher.
How did you do 10 with no buns? You didn't get.
What was that? I got pussy one time though.
Oh, okay.
I did get pussy one time while I was in prison.
CO?
No, it was in jail. The girl gave me some pussy on a visit. I couldn't believe it. I was like stuck on it.
You remember her name?
Of course I remember. I told you I had a lot of girls come see me. I got pussy before. You know, they would bring me weed, and I was getting, you know.
Hold on, wait. You're not going to skip past that. You're not going to skip past that. How did you pull off the smash on a visit?
I was in, so after I had been getting in a lot of trouble, it was a point in time I was like, man, I need to chill out. And I went to my first board, and I got hit, you know, with some you know, I think gave me 18 months or whatever. So I was like, man, I'm chilling out. And I had this girl, she was coming to see me. She was coming to see me a lot. And one day she came to see me, and she had this long dress on. And, you know, I was in Ogdensburg. It was a prison, it was a medium. So the visit room was a little more lax than it is in the max. And I was sitting on the edge of the table, she was sitting on the edge of the table, and she just slid up, threw her legs up a little bit, and I just slid under her a little bit, and I was just like,
get what you gonna get. How many years was it up until that time?
I ain't get no pussy until I had like maybe like 7 years in.
Damn.
6, 7 years in. Yeah.
So hold on, that was like a 2-minute situation then.
I came though, nigga.
You came in her?
What?
You came in her, or you pulled that out? Pause.
Do a bear taking motherfucking shit in the woods and like rabbit? Yes, he do, nigga. Fucking right. I was leaving that
That's
in there.
a Brooklyn nigga, yo.
I'm pull it out. I'm nigga through with it. You got me fucked all the way up. Hold on.
Yo, Becca and Bigger laughing.
Where I'm coming out. First of all, we ain't supposed to be fucking. Where I'm leaving this at? I'm not weird. Where I'm leaving it at? I'm getting her pregnant. Today. Bring my baby up here, too. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? You crazy? Nothing, nigga.
So
in that.
what changed your mind frame around though? When did you decide to say I'm going positive and I'm going rap?
Whoever said I went positive? Never went positive. I went realistic. Woo! Positive.
Realistic.
There's a difference, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's like positive, man. I don't be pumping a false sense of positivity. I'm realistic, my nigga. What's up is up. What's down is down. Like, let's make sense of everything. I've always made simple sense of things. You understand? I was in the box, like I was always known to be in. One of the guys is, oh man, he always in the box. This is Jermaine Coleman. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
He's always in the box. Yeah, we know him.
Yeah.
It's Friday night. Guys was rapping on the gate. I'm in Southport. Anybody know what Southport is? The whole jail is a box. the whole prison, 23 hours a day, the whole prison. Guys rapping. I'm listening in my cell like, ooh, this sounds crazy. I like this. I always been an avid rap fan. But I said, that night spoke to me and spoke to my soul.
Who was rapping?
Brothers on the Gate, nobody in particular. Like, that's the thing. It wasn't even like it was somebody that I had a affinity towards or somebody that I had a relationship with. It was just like we in the box. And Southport got 21 cells on a gallery. I'm on my tee and I'm just listening. And they boom, boom, boom. And it was rap was always a part of prison life. It was always niggas rapping in the cell, always niggas beatboxing in their cell, always niggas in the yard rapping. And it never was something I was into because I always looked at it like, nigga, I'm a gangster. This the dumb shit I was selling myself.
Right.
But that night it spoke to me and it spoke to my soul. And it said, man, when I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna write me a rhyme. Because I was inspired by that. I was inspired by that. I never...
You wrote your first rhyme in prison?
In the box in Southport. Boy, like in Southport, the jet... Listen, if life is a totem pole, right?
Right.
Prison is the bottom of the totem pole, right? Of life, right? Of society. Well, being in the box is underneath that.
Yeah.
So we in the basement. I'm in the basement. I'm at the bottom floor of life, my nigga. Understand what I'm saying to you?
People are losing their minds.
That's what I'm trying to understand. How'd you
Like,
keep
don't
your
understand,
sanity?
like, you don't understand
Yeah.
to me, like, my nigga, if I get emotional right now, it's because you don't understand. Like, nobody can tell me nothing. Like, nothing. Nobody can hurt me. Nothing ever said. Like, I was at the bottom floor like any other person. I was an inmate just like every other nigga. 92A, 54, 56, nigga. I was at the bottom floor and I heard niggas rapping and I said, damn. I want to write me a rhyme tomorrow. And I was inspired by them niggas. And it's because them niggas right there that I'm sitting here right now. I never wrote a rhyme. I never was no rapper, my nigga. I never had no dreams of being a rapper. Any nigga that was my niggas in the street that know me from when we was kids and we was with the shit that we was into, know that he don't write no rap. He ain't no rapper.
Right.
And I woke up that next morning, it was a Saturday, and I wrote my first rhyme, my nigga, and I wrote the rhyme, and it took me all day to write it because it was like, I'm trying to like make it, you know what I mean? And it was a painful rap. I can't remember exactly what I was talking about, but it was painful because it was like sitting in the cell, feeling like hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was something up to that. And it was like,
How many bars was it?
I don't know, I can count, but I still don't count bars now. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, it was something to do in a place that you really didn't have much to do. You either reading a book, you writing a letter, you sleeping, you crying, you
working out,
doing push-ups, you masturbating. What the fuck you doing? You not doing much. And I like what it did for me. It took my whole day. And I said, damn.
The whole day went by.
My whole fucking day went by. I wrote this rap. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Writing this rap.
And I kept doing it. And there was nothing special about what I was doing. I was no different than anybody. And I ain't have the heart to get out there and spit it on the gate like the rest of them niggas. They was rapping every day. I ain't had a heart to do that. Right. So it was my man, South Carl Jr., because he was the porter. Porter would be the guy that was giving us, it was one inmate that they would lock out and he would do the food and shit like that and give us our food. And I said, come over here, man. Listen to this. And I like whispered it to him. He was like, oh, that sounded all right. And I was like, word. And it gave me hope. And I tell people all the time, you can live off hope.
Right.
You can live off hope. You can live off the idea of having something to live for.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star. I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.